Buonasera. 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 Come stiamo? Come stiamo? Buonasera Andre, buonasera Luca. Come state? Ditemi un po'. Ma io, diciamo bene, a parte un paio di fail oggi. Da ieri che provo a fare andare il cast e non funziona, mi sono arresa, non ho idea di quale sia il motivo, non ho idea del perché ho di proprietà, lo so. E oggi ho deciso di andare all'IKEA in Svizzera. Il codice è un fail. Sì, infatti, ma non capisco perché non capisco. Non capisco cosa non vada. Cioè, non riesco a... IKEA Svizzera. Ma perché ho praticamente comprato i calendari dell'avvento in Svizzera dell'IKEA e ho detto, "Cioè, abbiamo gli sconticini, andiamo a vedere di quanto sono. Peccato che di domenica è chiusa. Quindi io sono arrivata là ed era tutto chiuso. Ma va bene lo stesso. Ma io non lo sapevo che di domenica è tutto chiuso in Svizzera, ma io non vado in Svizzera, capito? E quindi non c'ho, io non avere pensato. E quindi in Svizzera, ma io non lo sapevo. Cioè, si sapeva, ma non lo sapevo. Eh. Ah, quanto è alto! Se pure i benzinai sono cioè, che tragedia in Svizzera comunque. Cioè, la domenica sia a casa non fate un cazzo. Eh, cos'è? 4, 5, 6, 7? Ah, forse è il punto del capitolo? Ah, ok. Allora, intanto direi di esplorare un po' la zona. Cosa c'è qua?
Can't be this way.
Cosa c'è qua? Signorina, salve. Vediamo le missioni. Beh, ah no, non ci dice di esplorare. Vabbè, sta di fatto che ci sono rimasta molto male e quindi ci andrò domani. No, di qua c'è... No, vabbè, andiamo, dai. Basta esplorare. Salve, signore.
What the hell was that thing?
Non lo so.
What the hell is my broom doing here?
Ma non lo
Damn
so.
thing is on the loose, huh? Well, good riddance.
Come che liberazione, ma... Mi è scappato il riccio. E sono felici che mi è scappato il riccio. Maleducatini, non va la metro? Ehi. Non va il trenino? Ah, qui. Allora, dove dobbiamo andare? Al rifugio, ok. Andiamo. Intanto facciamo un piccolo recap di quello che abbiamo fatto giovedì sera. Abbiamo iniziato Syberia, siamo scappate dalla prigione con Kate, che non so perché Kate mi sembra strano. Oddio. E vabbè, siamo scappati dalla prigione e adesso stiamo alla ricerca del proprietario di uno strano dipinto che abbiamo recuperato. Ci siamo. Siamo arrivati in montagna. Qui presumo che dovremo trovare lo spot di dove è stato fatto il dipinto, che era, se non sbaglio, vicino a un rifugio. Wagen. Ha praticamente portato solo noi. Chi è il signore che ci spia? Allora, vediamo un po' qua in giro.
Not exactly welcoming. I'd better find a way to the refuge. The refuge must have been a popular destination for vacationers. Ah, how nice.
Vediamo tutti i disegnetti.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Ciao Colmic, come stai?
No one here. Hardly surprising.
Allora, vediamo se c'è qualcosa qua in fondo alla cabinetta. Non possiamo rubare la valigia abbandonata? Aspetta, non uscire. Grazie per il follow! ʟɪᴏᴄᴜ. Benvenuto. O benvenuta. Va bene, dai, bene. Devo uscire di qua, giusto. Allora. Appena arrivati ci sediamo già. Va bene.
It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here? Well, they say bad things come in threes. First mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar.
Vabbè, ma
I
Oscar
can't
non è
believe I've
morto, è
lost him again.
scappato.
Am I doomed or what? Thank goodness I've still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself. And why me? Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like
Yeah,
this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist. Or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Dai, andiamo. Basta riposarsi, siamo appena partiti. Dai, corsetta. Corsetta.
Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge. Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there.
Dai. Dai. La facciamo pure di corsa. Guarda qua. Fortissimi. Ammira la vista prima di ripartire. Osserva. Vai.
A bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot. Wow, what a fantastic view. I should try and find a better spot to admire it from.
Ho fatto la missioncina. Che sa?
That is stunning. Oh, man. I guess that's the refuge, way over
Devi andare
there.
là sopra.
Oh well, better get going.
C'erano quei due punticini lì? Ah, no.
If what I read about the region is true, Switzerland should be nearby, on the other side of those mountains.
Siamo vicini. La corsetta. Oh,
I better be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking.
perché chiuso lì di me. Ah. Io andrei veloce, prima che ci cada un sasso in testa.
What the hell was that?
Cos'era, una scimmia? Un conigliettino, che carino. Adesso sta diventando notte qua. Esamina il monumento ai combattenti della resistenza. Era quello?
Now, what do we have here? In memory of all mountain resistance fighters.
Una sigaretta accesa.
It doesn't look old at all.
Un sigaro. Oddio, cosa c'è sotto al mouse?
Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute.
Bello qua. Ed è subito inverno.
Well, that was one heck of a walk.
Arrampicati.
Oh, come on. A ladder now?
E certo,
Okay, let's just do this.
ma cadiamo, eh. No, sali, ok.
pretty sure there must be another way. Oh.
Dai, che ci sei. Eccoci. Bello il rifugio però, è gigante. Ci sta una ventina di persone qua dentro.
Finally. Oh. That must provide energy to the refuge.
Guardate amici che si romperà. Presentimento da Siberia, C'è un binocolo lì. Chissà cosa ci fa vedere.
I've seen that before. That must be it.
Sto bianco mi sta abbagliando.
Now I should try to find a matching point somewhere.
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
Sì, tranquillo. Ci sta a godersi ghiacciaio, andiamo. Ghiacciaio.
Looks similar, sure, but it could just be a coincidence. I need to find more accurate clues.
La punta queste. Sono
Those
palesemente
sharp
questi.
peaks, they look exactly the same.
E un terzo. Una collinetta. Credo sia
Okay,
questa.
a lot of rocks over there, and in the painting, but I need some more specific comparison points.
Più specifico di così. Il cielo direi di no. Rocce che non si vedono. Queste.
That's not specific enough to draw any solid conclusions.
Questa era qualcosa di qua. Però qui c'è lei. Cosa saranno queste? Parete rocciosa. Dov'è? Oh,
That
questa.
rock wall, it
Okay.
can't be a coincidence.
Perché era in un'angolazione diversa, non si
Wow.
capiva.
Hardly changed at
Oh.
all.
Chissà,
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's just that you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see?
And why is that, Fräulein?
È tutto ciò che mi resta.
For a start, I've lost everything, including people very dear to me. I think you know what that is, right? And the girl in the picture has given me a reason to go on. It might sound strange, but it's like some kind of calling.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh, Walker. Kate Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh, Demoiselle Lenny.
Well, Fräulein Walker, 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days.
Torniamo indietro. Ok. Quindi magari lei è una di quelle che ha dato soccorso alla ragazza. O magari erano amiche? La
It
videocamera
was
ha
one
laggato.
summer evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was ʟɪᴏᴄᴏ.
Leon.
Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was, and an Olympic champion no less, very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me, would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. "Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny," he would say, in French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junta would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag, past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly, and the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go around taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Andrà tutto bene.
Thank you, Herr Gustav, but it looks pretty straightforward. I'll be fine.
That's the girl. Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
Magari. Sarebbe bello. Allora, dobbiamo servire, controllare la stufa.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
Ok. Allora. Uno spritz più birra e un nebel. Vediamo. Più birne. Birra, penso sia la birra, no? Allora, ok. Vai.
I should go on the other side of the counter. Those drinks won't get served by themselves.
Ok. Allora, ci servono uno spitz. Uno spitz. Poi un'altra spitz. Momento cameriera, esatto. Più... No, aspetta, non voglio vedere. Più questo. Più il birn. Cookie. Che è quello centrale, più o meno. Sì. E poi un nibel. Due nibel.
The keg's empty. I need to change it.
Ma mi prendi per il culo. Eccolo qua. Ehi, fortissima la ragazza. Bella strong.
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
Ok. Ma li dà lei o me li devo ricordare io?
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game.
Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They
Non sono
show
così
all the
gentili
different
comunque quelli
locations
a
of an
portarsi il bere,
expedition we're planning.
Non prendono il vassoio. Per la cronaca. Allora.
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Per la scalata.
Right. And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
In Cina.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I
C'è
have
The
my
Sims
way,
sopra?
it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
Lui non è molto convinto che ci stia dicendo tutte queste robe.
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
paleontologist.
E Albert
And
non è
yourself?
molto felice.
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home.
And for the love of science, eh?
Ma ci sta anche chiedendo soldi?
Oh yes, of course,
Un
Airburger.
po' di strada.
I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise,
Ho
would
preso
we?
un abbaglio dal capo fuori.
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all.
Ma dillo che sei una
I'm curious to know what this
musicista.
Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If and when we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, Whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
Effettivamente. Noi abbiamo molto voglia, di sentire dell'uomo... Vabbè, dai, sentiamo.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Oh, hai qualcos'altro?
Come, gentlemen, here's to the brown shadow, for generously
105
sponsoring this
opzioni abbiamo,
expedition, which
grazie.
is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oddio, quello ce la
I see
faccia.
we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Herz.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Herz.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires.
Sì, ma non troppo.
So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
Lo diciamo? Non sono molto convinta, eh. Rischioso. Vabbè.
The way of the world, Herr Berger? I'm sorry, but in case you do not know, let me tell you what members of the Brown Shadow do to Vagarans like me. They smash windows. They assault innocent people for no reason at all. They are fascists and criminals, Herr Berger. With all due respect, don't you feel ashamed to be associated with such tyrants?
I would be careful when expressing such extreme accusations, Fraulein. There are always overzealous members of any party, always have been. And even so, we are not politicians. We do not claim to save humanity. Our job is to explain how it came
Ho
about.
capito, però
Why,
loro attaccano.
if the scientific community had to halt progress at every political crossroads, then humanity would never have advanced any further than Homo
Sì, ma non avete
erectus.
neanche pensato cosa potrebbero farne.
Chop chop. This isn't a French parlor, my girl.
Yes, Herr Gustav. I'd better go. Thank you, gentlemen.
Ma non li avevamo portati via i bicchieri, scusa? Cosa facciamo con questi bicchieri? Appoggiali. Forse dobbiamo darli a lui?
Right, my lovely. Pop out, take the orders on the terrace, and then we can take a breather.
Ordinazione. Ma abbiamo i bicchieri. Un paraculo, sì, molto. Cosa c'è qui? Vediamo.
Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere.
Bello questo. Ho un piccolo favore da chiederti. Il giovane Leon, l'alpinista, sta cercando di vendermi uno dei suoi quadri. Li dipinge nel tempo libero. Ammetto che potrebbero non essere dei capolavori, ma sono dipinti bene. E sarei felice di averne uno appeso dalla mia parete. Inoltre Leon è un bravo ragazzo e attira i clienti. Così ho pensato, visto che tuo padre li vende, di chiederti di sceglierne uno. Grazie dell'aiuto, Gustav.
I should take a closer look at those paintings before choosing one.
Allora, questo è molto sciallo, tranquillo. Questo è un po' più tempesta. Un po' tempestoso. Dai, prendiamo la cascatina.
I think I'll pick this one.
Ecco, appunto. È più da baitina. Più classico, esatto.
So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way at least I won't get rusty.
A bit more to the side, darling, please.
Ma che sta facendo, però?
Lenny, sweetheart,
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my skin.
what have you got there?
A chi l'hai rubato?
It's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens.
Yeah? Borrowed it from Frau Junta.
Who is this Frau Junta anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know. That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young and handsome.
20 anni vecchio per
Lenny?
sposarsi? Sembra eccessivo.
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
Lenny, what's so special about Frau Junta's equipment that makes you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
All right, borrow it.
Can't you see?
E...
Who would be interested
Mirko.
in Ginger Junta if she didn't have a camera, huh?
Non mi devi
Too old for
rompere.
Leon? She uses it so she can be the center of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides, there's nothing to do here.
I do understand, Lenny, but
No, you don't. Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own. When I grow up, I'll live at the top of a building in the big city, and I'll have a swimming pool on my roof.
Il mio inglese è
believe me, I do
perfetto.
understand, Lenny. Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that, nothing to see but the same four walls.
Oh, right. Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano. Do you like doing anything special, Lenny?
I suppose I like making stuff with Papa. He's got ever such clever hands, you know. But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
You won't tell on me then?
Not now that we're friends.
You promise?
I promise.
There, like that. Try not to move
Ci
now,
siamo fatti
darling.
un'amichetta.
Another creation of Herr Gustav. Madonna laces.
Cosa c'è là nelle
The
rocce?
Silberspiegel. The heart-shaped rock face that gave its name to the refuge.
Quelle appuntitezze.
The highest peak in the region. Little Lenny said that it's the keeper of the border with Switzerland, and that it's supposed to feed on the souls of those who have been swept away by the mountain.
Madonna, Passo
This
del
path
diavolo.
leads to Switzerland. One needs to be guided by an alpinist to go through it, though.
Perché mi dici che finiremo per attraversarla?
The Devil Pass starts here. The end of the road for an inexperienced hiker like me, I guess.
Un nome molto classico, sì. Ok, deduco che abbiamo visto tutto.
No, we can do better.
Vorreste qualcosa da birria? Tutte innamorate di questo.
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny.
E quindi aspettiamo? Noi le prendiamo? Ah, possiamo scendere? Vediamo?
I think Herr Gustav would not like it if I left the refuge during the service. So I had better stick around.
Sei fortissima, grazie, lo so. I'm the queen. Allora. Devo mettere della legna? Qua? Non sembra. Ah, invece sì.
It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more.
Non c'è più... Vediamo.
Looks all good to me. Better try another one.
Ok. Valvoline?
No. Impossible. That one is loose. That should fit pretty much anywhere on the stove.
E quindi la rimetto.
Looks all good to me. Wow. I've never seen a stove like this.
Quindi...
Must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks
ironica.
about down in Wagen.
Ma va, non ne avevo capito, Mirko. Non parlare inglese. Ma chi parla inglese? Che faccio
No.
con sta rotella?
Impossible. Looks all good to
Non
me.
posso rubare queste.
It's not enough. I need to feed the fire. Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow.
Sì, e abbiamo fatto. Ok, proviamo a chiedere... Andiamo al proprietario.
Off you go, my girl. You'll be fine.
Vabbè, ok. Ma scusa, dobbiamo rimanere con questi bicchieri in mano tutto il tempo? Possiamo appoggiarli da qualche parte?
There's no one to serve upstairs. And besides, there's still much to do down here. I don't want to let Herr Gustav down.
Prendiamo della legna.
Perfectly dry.
Ok. Allora, possiamo mettere altra legna. E ok.
That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. Wow. I've
mi
never
fa
seen a
sempre
stove
osservare.
like this. Must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks about down in Wagen.
invadermi. Cosa devo fare però qua?
No. Looks all good to me.
Allora, me l'hai fatta togliere.
That should fit pretty much anywhere on the stove.
Ho capito, ma non me la fai mettere. Ah.
Looks all good to me. This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly.
Voilà.
That's it. I'm done here. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him.
Abbiamo finito.
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. Now listen, Dana. I know, you know, the brown shadow is dangerous, right? So for heaven's sake, keep your feelings to yourself. And refrain from answering her burger back like you did, eh? The brown shadow is not something you can just chit-chat about.
But...
Look, it's not safe. And it will only come back and bite you. Mark my words, Dana. Especially in today's climate.
I only...
Dana, I know. Just be careful. No one wants problems with fascists. You get my drift? And maybe next time I give you advice, like I did earlier, just take it. Just listen to old Gustav. Got it? If in doubt, before you go jumping in with your 2 feet, come and see old Gustav. Got it? So, young lady, you're
Avrei
still off
detto
to the academy
Gore
in the
tipo
fall, are you
10
not?
volte.
What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right then. I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Vai, suoniamo. Usciamo le nostre doti da pianiste. Entro domani, amo, anche se non la accarezzi funziona. Maurizio Costanzo. Un pochino, un pochino.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
E l'ha pure rotto, capito? Cosa è successo ai capelli di quello? Diventati un po' verdi. Lo sentivate anche dal posto il pianoforte, eh? Volevo solo dirlo, non so. Gustav anche tutto, è tutto gambe, Gustav.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
Ma la luce siamo noi. Adesso lo vedi, sbaglia. Più vicino. Non ci si appoggia. No, no, no. Spazi vitali. Poi distraiamo la pianista, eh. Se sbaglia è colpa di Leon. Quanto dura? Un repertorio sta facendo, altro che una canzone. Un reperto sta facendo. Italiano proprio perso per strada. Cosplayer questo. È uno stronzo quello là delle ombre che prova a girarsi per vederci, ma c'è la colonna in mezzo. Suca. È un po' tanta gente.
Oh, gosh, I hope I haven't...
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo. Bravo.
Come lo dici?
Clap! How can you clap? Oh, so you like the noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel-rousing! It's this kind of rebel-rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessories to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy.
Rissa. 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 Ecco. Che coglione.
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
Ci sta invitando fuori. No, poverina lei ci rimane male.
You should have seen me then, Fräulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
Vuole suonarlo anche lei?
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Ma se dovessi sedere a letto,
Don't
che
you
vuoi?
have some dolls to dress or something?
Ma pettinati da sola. Ma, capito.
Go up to your room, Lenny.
Andiamo fuori.
Lenny, don't. Give them some space, would you?
Ma cosa abbiamo fatto? Abbiamo fatto niente.
He had it coming.
E la Martini, cioè un pugno ha distrutto tutta sta roba.
So, that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice.
Grazie. Saliamo, suoniamo. Dai, suona il pianoforte anche te. Per ripicca. No, non so suonare.
Oh, Lenny. Why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
Ma stavo imparando, ferma.
What's the point?
Ma no,
I can never compete with Dana.
Stavo facendo la canzoncina della stellina. Avevo bisogno di tempo. Dovevi darmi un attimo di tempo, dovevo capire le note quali fossero. Una volta capita la facevo fantastica. Il nostro conterraneo Leon ha conquistato un incredibile oro nel slalom maschile e si era incorniciato. Psycho. Ti sei incompreso? Sì, esatto. Ah, è cristiana lei? Ok. Cosa abbiamo qua?
I'm so glad I started this collection of photos. When I grow up, I'll travel all around the world and photograph everywhere I go. When I'm old, the wall will be covered with them.
Vedremo se sarà
Honestly,
piena.
Junta is not that good. I'm sure I could do better if only I could practice a bit.
Quella non la possiamo leggere. Beh, allora espiamoli dalla finestra.
You all right?
Yeah,
I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. All Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less. And neither could the authorities.